covered the K series of sounds. In this video we'll be moving on to the next one, which is the S series. The S sounds pretty much as S does in English, so let's get to it. So the first S sound, as you can probably guess from the vowels which we explained earlier in the Ka series, is that we have S, A, or Sa. The next sound is S-I. Now this is where things get a little bit interesting. This is not pronounced as si, but more as she. In fact, there is no one proper way to write Japanese using Roman letters, but it's usually spelled as S-H-I. You can see this sometimes when you see Japanese words, or particularly Japanese names, romanized for English speakers, where you'll see, a word like shiitake is written like this. But occasionally you can see it written as just SI. This method, with only the I, fits the pattern, so it's used by the Japanese government. However, the other method is sort of easier for English speakers to understand, so we'll be using that method in most cases. The next sound is the U sound, so su. The next sound is the E sound, se. And the last sound is the so sound. So, just to give an example, the so sound sounds like the O in Sophia. The C sound, or I'm sorry, the E sound sounds like se, as in semi-automatic or semi-professional, words like that. The su sound actually sounds like the English word su, as in so sue me. The A sound sounds something like ah, so it sounds like the sound in sad. And the she sound, and put parentheses around this so that we understand it's just a spelling, actually sounds something like the English word she. Now obviously the vowels are written differently, so I don't want you to get confused. When you see a letter I written in Japanese, it always has the sound E. In English it could vary, and the E sound may be represented by an I or an E or any other letter. When you see the letter E written in Japanese, translations and such, it always has the pronunciation E, as in let, or in this case, maybe set. So don't get hung up on how these things would sound in English. We won't use this system for very long. This is just to help you understand the system itself and the pronunciation. So, going over them once again: sa, shi, su, se, so. Another thing to understand is that a lot of people get hung up on this SI pronunciation as she, and they make it into a really strong she, like in English. It's actually something between the word she and the sound C, so it's maybe like she. So give these a little bit of practice, and we'll see you on the next video.